the magical garment. This is to be treated in the same manner as the cap or maghusband. The magical garment is a long robe made of silk, buttoned from the neck to the toes. The sleeves of the robe end at the wrists. The robe looks like the vestment of a clergyman and symbolizes the absolute purity of all ideas, and the purity of the magician's soul. It is also the symbol of protection. Just as a common garment protects a man's physical body from outside influences, rain, cold, etc., so the magical garment of the magician shelters him from outside influences which may attack his body through its astral or mental matrix. As already mentioned several times, silk is the best insulating material against any astral or mental influences. A robe made of silk is therefore an excellent means of insulation and may also be successfully used for other operations not directly connected with ritual magic, for instance, protection of the astral or physical body when projecting the mental or astral body so that no being can take possession of the magician's astral or physical body without his approval. A magic robe may also be successfully used for similar operations for which the insulation of the mental, astral and physical body is necessary. It is, however, up to the magician which possible variations he wants to make use of. Under no circumstances may the magician use a garment for ritual magic or evocations which has been used for common purposes such as, for example, training, or current magical operations. A special robe must be taken for this special kind of magic, and its color must suit the purpose. Here I should point out that for common mental and astral operations or experiments, the insulating garment may be put on top of any other clothes. For evocations and ritual magic, however, the magical garment is to be worn over the naked body. The magician may, however, in cold weather, put on a shirt or pants made of pure silk and put the robe over them, but the pants or shirt must be of the same color as the robe. The magician may use house shoes of the same color as the robe. The soles of the shoes can be made of leather or rubber. The color of the robe corresponds to the work, idea and purpose the magician wishes to carry out. He may choose one of the three universal colors, white, violet or black. Violet is equivalent to the Akasha color and may be used for nearly all magical operations. White is chosen for the robe only, when dealing with high and good beings. Black is the appropriate color for negative powers and beings. The magician is able to carry out almost all ritual operations with these colors. If he can afford the expense, he can have 3 robes made, one of each color. A wealthy magician may choose, for his robes, colors analogous to the individual spheres of the planets he works with. Thus he will take 4 beings of Saturn, dark violet beings of Jupiter, blue beings of Mars, purple beings of the Sun, yellow, gold or white beings of Venus, green beings of Mercury, opalescent, orange beings of the Moon, silver or white. Of course, only the prosperous magician will be able to afford such expenditure. A magician not so prosperous will get satisfactory results with just one robe in a light violet color. His cap or maghusband should be of the same color. When the robe is ready, the magician must wash it in running water in order to do it, so that no alien influence will remain on the silk. Then he must iron the robe by himself, for no other hands but his should ever come in contact with it. The magician will find these measures quite justified, for, being very particular in this respect, he will already find it disturbing if another person, even if it is someone of his family, of his relations or friends, merely touches one of his magical implements. The robe prepared in the manner described must then be put in front of the magician, who, by help of imagination, must unite himself with his deity and bless the robe, not as his own person, but as the deity evoking itself. He must take an oath, that is swear to the garment that he will only use it for ritual purposes. A dress influenced and impregnated in such a way then has genuine magical power and will offer the magician absolute security. Before the magician prepares his robe for magical purposes he may embroider it, if he likes, with universal symbols similar to his cap. All this, of course, entirely depends on his own will and he may rest assured that he cannot make any mistakes in this respect.